All right, people. It's story time. Welcome back to Serene Madness. It's story time with Uncle Madness. Um, I've had this story kicking around in my head for a long time, and I wanted to tell a story because I find it highly amusing. Um, Hopefully, you will too. As the photos at the beginning show, it's a story about Jellystone Park, Yogi Bear. Hopefully, you all know who Yogi Bear is. If you don't know who Yogi Bear is, he's an American iconish cartoon. He's a bear. He's got a little partner named Boo Boo. Has a girlfriend named Daisy. Park Ranger, Mr. Smith. Yeah, I believe it was Mr. Smith. Park Ranger Smith, was it? I don't friggin' remember. The Jellystone Park became a national park system, so to speak. They decided to make real Jellystone parks across the country. So there's one in my state. And back in the late 70s, I believe around 78, 79, somewhere in there, we went camping to the Jellystone Park. It was a park. It was a campground. And it's based off the cartoon. And we went camping, me and my family. And they have the characters. People dress up like the characters, and they walk around and they visit the campsites and they goof around with the campers. So, the story is, my dad has this morning ritual where he wakes up, throws on some clothes, goes to the men's room, the restroom, cleans up, showers, shaves, changes, and then comes back to the campsite and goes, and we have breakfast, the whole family. So, and it's pretty early in the morning. So, without fail, my dad gets up one morning. We're at the camp, it's Jellystone Camp, and he takes off. He's got his shaving kit, his towel, and everything, and he's trotting down the dirt road. My dad, and he's like, "I'm off. I'm gonna go do my thing and then come back." So we're all cooking breakfast and we're hanging around, and then we've noticed that my dad was gone for a long time. And we're like, well, hopefully nothing happened to him. My sisters Donna and Laura, and my brother Tom went down to the restrooms to find my father, see if he's okay. So they go down there, and there's the restrooms. There's the rooms, the bathrooms. They're public. There's the men's side and the women's side, and it's like a cabin, and there's the door, and there's a men's side and a women's side. But at Jellystone, it doesn't say men's and women's. And there's no pictogram to denote male and female. But Jellystone back then, I don't know if they still do it now, to denote the men's room, they have this photo. Yogi Bear. Pitch photo of Yogi Bear on the door depicting the men's room. On the women's side, they have this photo. Daisy Bear, which is Yogi Bear's girlfriend, Daisy. That's on the women's room. The door of the women's room. Doesn't say men's, doesn't say women's. It just has those two photos. So in order to figure out how to use the restrooms, you have to know the difference between Daisy and Yogi. Well, my dad, God love him, didn't know the difference. My brother Tom walks into the men's room, the yogi room, to go find my father. Apparently, he wasn't in there. So he comes out, tells my sisters, Dad ain't in there. I don't know where he is. They were baffled. Where could he have gone? He did go to this one because it was the closest restroom to the campsite. He wouldn't have gone anywhere else. So, a few minutes later, all of a sudden, my dad, with his shaving kit, with his hair all, this comb over, doing the comb over, and it was windy, so the comb over was flapping in the breeze. He comes bopping out of the women's room, the Daisy room. My brother and sisters were cracking up, and my dad's sitting there going, "What?" And they're like, "Dad, you just went into the ladies' room." He's like, "No, those are the restrooms. That's the right room." It's like, "No, Dad, you know the difference between Daisy and Yogi?" And he looks and he's like, "Oh, I guess not." So he did not know the difference between Daisy and Yogi. Did his thing, came trotting back out. He was all happy with himself. Comb over, slapping in the breeze. And my sisters come back with my brother, my dad, in tow. And they were just dying. They were just laughing their asses off and cracking up. And we're all like, what's up? And they told the story that Dad went into the ladies' room and had his ritual. So apparently, my dad was using the ladies' room for the entire week and he didn't even know it. So that's the story of my dad's adventure in the bathroom at Jellystone Park. I thought it was amusing. It was one of those stories that has stuck with me over the years, and I just thought I'd share it with you. I kind of found it funny. Hope you did. Hope you get a little amusement out of it. Quick note. The other day, the last video I did was the special announcement on the YouTuber Good Guy Awards for 2014. The nominations have been chosen. 3 people. And surprisingly, I did not pick one of them. We had a family meeting after I did the video, me, Minnie, and Mama. And they were the ones who picked them. I had nothing to do with it. And it was really, really easy. They just, boom, they knew exactly who they wanted. So the 3 nominations for the 2014 YouTuber Good Guy Awards have been chosen. I will do a future vid, and we'll have the nominees video. And I have to get that ready because I always do like video montages of each. I always do video montages of each nominee, so I'll do that, and I do the whole video, and we'll be our typical goofy selves. The prizes have not been done yet because we don't know what the prizes are going to be. And like I said in the last video, I have been looking for sponsors to maybe donate some stuff, and so far the companies that I've contacted, they've all been kind of leanies and not, like, didn't want to do it. So that's the video. Hope you like it. Throw me a thumbs up. Please comment. I want to hear what you have to say. Tell me a funny story. I want to hear what you have to say. I like stories. If you like this story, I will tell you more. I have a whole ton of them. Hit the subscribe button if you like. Find your serenity in my world. The sun is finally shining. Have an awesome day. I'm out.